Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mondayish episode something, because Jim didn't tell me before I started this. But we're back. You've got me, Dessane, and you got Straight Jacket Jim. Jim, how are you?
I'm doing rather well today. Thank you so much, Dave. And it is episode 22 here for us.
Episode 22. You love to see it. Man, that is something that I should think about before I hit live. But, we're changing the energy up. Dave's actually live today, so the energy from his side seems higher, and have no topic. So it's really a Dessane episode. It's really an episode where we're just going to let me loose and see what happens.
It's going to be a fun one, definitely. Sometimes the best chats happen, when we've got nothing and we're going on by the seat of our pants, and we'll just see where the conversation takes us.
My head is always empty. So welcome in. As I said, this is Mondayish episode 22. Whether you're catching us live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Dessane or twitch.tv/StraightJacketJim. Catch us on your podcast services, wherever you watch your podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, all those kind of things. Or catch us on YouTube after. Either way, it's lovely to have you. But Jim, what have you been playing this week?
I feel like a bad gamer because I haven't even booted up SWOTOR in the last week. Oh, sorry, that's a lie. I did once, so I could go and do the mission to get, because there's an achievement I'm working towards, and because in SWOTOR, the companions you can romance and whatnot, and there's one achievement where you have to go do date night with your companion for five missions of these things, but you can only do it once a week. So
weekly reset.
Yeah, that's it. So I logged on really quickly and did that, and then I have not done any more gaming since. I have been doing a bit of mobile gaming, and I don't even know what the game was called, but it was like one of those little merge games. The thing goes around the track and it makes you money, and then it you merge them together and it makes you more money, and you get to a point and you reset it and you go back to the beginning, but some stuff carries over. But it's a merge
game.
Yeah, it's a incremental game. Like I said, I can't even remember what it's called, but I got
love a little over here.
And it was a time waster. It's just you sit there and you play it and you just waste time. But what annoyed me about it was I'd in 3 days I had already done the reset 3 times, except now I've gotten to a point where I don't know if it's a bug in the game or if it just the maker of this game, it's a throwaway game and they didn't think this far ahead, but I can't merge anything anymore. So I've got this line of 20 odd little things that go through the gates, and now I can't merge anymore there. So the only way I can progress is to watch the ads and get the little in-game currency that it needs to progress the game further. And I'm just like, nah, I'm done. I'm not doing that.
I feel like you've fallen for the trap, Jim. You have incremental too close to the sun.
Yeah, I feel like I have to. Yeah, good old mobile games.
Valid.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Look, there is a reason that I do like that Android. You can just drop custom APKs onto your phone and all that, and just chuck actual games onto it.
Yeah,
that is something that I definitely recommend.
Or even get something like F-Droid. Have you heard of F-Droid? Yeah. So it's an alternative store. Yeah.
Well, if you like incremental games on phone, chat, Jim, all of those, Cat's Game, or whatever it's called. It's pretty much text-based, but it is one of the best incremental games you can get on a phone. I think it's $2. It is actually paid, but
whoa. You spend money on mobile games?
I spend money on games, unlike a lot of people, but but no, valid, Jim. Weeklies are how they get you in the MMO.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm at the point now because they haven't got date nights for every romanceable companion, but I was trying to get the achievements for them all. So this one character, I had to go to a certain point and in the story and stop. So, because there was another character that I romanced in the vanilla story, and the way SWOTOR stuff does is one of the expansions, they basically wipe away all your companions and then drip feed them back to you. And so I've had to do this one romanceable character, and then because soon the other romanceable character is coming back in, and I'm ditching this guy for him because, like, the only reason I romanced this guy is because I had to for the achievement because he's a pain in the ass, and I would rather not have him about any more than I have to.
Ah, right. It's like it's similar but very different Persona when I'm playing through Persona, and you always have to max out the friendships. The problem is anyone that's romanceable, when you max out their friendship, they confess their love to you, and you have to reject them. And some of them are brutal. Some of them are like these characters you really love, and it's just like, oh, I have to shut this girl down,
Oh wow,
and she's lovely, and I'm just like, oh, but it
yeah,
had to be done
it
because we
did.
already
It
had
did.
our girlfriend. And it even goes, you know, I have to be careful what I say here. I'm already in a relationship. And you're like, well, thanks, Persona.
Yeah, I will say, like, with SWOTOR, because the companions have they have an affection level. It's not. I don't think it's called affection anymore, but it's had like 3 different names since I started playing the game. But there is like an affection level, and you can get them up to level 50 max. And what
That
it
seems excessive.
well. Well, no, because it in SWOTOR, your companions do the crafting for you. So you send them out on crew skill missions, and they're the ones that come back with the resources from the mission. And the higher your affection level, the quicker they do those, and the better critical chance they have of succeeding. So it's yeah, it's definitely worthwhile doing. And also there is something you can buy in the cartel market, which is where you can spend real world money to get stuff. There is, you can buy things that automatically max them out to 50. So there is that as well.
No, that's it. I feel like even doing this podcast, I've just learned a lot about Star Wars Old Republic over the weeks, just through osmosis here at this point.
Yeah, no, definitely.
No.
It's like, I like to share my love of SWOTOR. I've been playing this thing for 15 years. All right,
That is
I
mad,
played it
man.
I played it a beta, like as good as I could, trying to play an MMO on pre-NBN internet. I think it was ADSL2 I had then, and it did not go well trying to download that game and play it. But I tried it, and I did a little bit there, and then did the thing like this is it. When SWOTOR first came out, it was a delayed launch in Australia. So officially you couldn't get SWOTOR in Australia when it first launched, but of course you could buy it online and get it. But EB Games were importing install discs of SWOTOR. I have install discs for SWOTOR somewhere in my house.
Physical media, man. Absolutely. I'm also getting yelled at in chat by Jeppy, who saw that I'd recommended Kitten's Game and is upset that it's completely text-based.
No visual kittens in that game.
But no, good, man.
Yeah.
Like you say, you haven't played, but it does sound like you played a little bit stuff. It was.
I played a little bit of mobile game, and of course, like I've got like half a dozen mobile games that I do dailies in. Like I've got a little crossword puzzle one, and of course Marvel Snap as well. That I can't shake that habit, I keep spending money on that. So I do spend money on a game. Just I don't have to, I guess, but I do anyway.
How they get you, man.
Yeah,
it's like League of Legends, the free game that Yeen has spent hundreds of dollars on.
Well, once again, SWOTOR has a free to play component, but by staying sub to that game, it costs me hundreds of dollars a year. Like I don't like to think about it, but like there's a 6 monthly sub that I think by the time the exchange rate kicks in, I think it's maybe I can't remember. It might be about $150 per 6 months. Like it's a lot of money. I don't know why I keep doing it, but here we are. Yeah. But what about you, Dave? What have you been playing?
I was testing you, Jim. I was going to see if you forgot, because that would have been really funny.
No, I would never live that down if I forgot.
Turn it around. You would not. You would not have. We would have brought it up all the time. Look, honestly, it's been a pretty cruisy one. I've been playing a lot of WoW. We're coming up at the end of a WoW season, so I'm pushing for the top 1%. We've climbed pretty heavily over the last week. It's going to be my main gaming time for a while longer, is playing these infinitely scaling dungeons, but I'm very much enjoying it. The other one, less so me playing, but one I've been enjoying is Jep's been playing through Danganronpa 2. And I really like that series. So it's been really fun seeing someone someone else play through it and like hearing the questions and the reactions and all that kind of thing. So Jep just finished it recently, and it is it's a confusing game at the best of times, that series. And yeah, 2 is probably the best of the trilogy. And yeah, it's been really fun just sort of watching that evolve over the last couple of weeks.
I muted myself. That's why I couldn't
I was
hear
gonna
anything.
say,
Yeah.
I was just like, oh god, have we lost him?
No, so at least that's a good thing about, because like I run my audio through a deck, and like when I go to cough, I hit the mute button on the deck. But because it's like a proper, like it's a Rode Duo, so it's not super fancy but reasonably fancy, and like I can hear myself. So like if I don't, if I start talking and I don't hear myself, I go, wait, what's going on? What's going on there? But no, it's an interesting thing, like, because you've obviously played Dan Garan, hey Macarena.
Danganronpa.
Yeah, Danganronpa. So like Jeppy's asking you questions, and like I got a little bit of the same when we were playing Breath of the Wild with Nyx. Except we were like tag teaming it a little bit there. But now that we finished Breath of the Wild, I've given her Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which was the prequel game. And I'm not going to say too much because I know she's playing through it. But she was talking about at the beginning. Have you played Hyrule Warriors?
No.
Not at all. Cool.
But I'm interested.
Yeah,
that's what matters.
But basically, the opening of the game. So this happens in like the first opening cutscene. So there's this little kind of mini guardian that's not a guardian that you see just as Calamity Ganon's emerging, and somehow it manages to travel back in time. And so not very long, a year or two maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it travels back in time. Yeah, the Egg Guardian. But it's followed by some of Ganon's malice. And so the malice infects the past Egg Guardian. So yeah, it's time travel shenanigans, man. It gets a little bit weird. But it's for me, I enjoyed that story. But like now listening to Nick's going, I don't get what's going on here. What has happened here? Why is the egg both infected and not infected? And go, time travel shenanigans. It's okay. One is and one isn't, so you're all good.
No, that's pretty much it. Like Danganronpa, for those of you who haven't played it, it's a visual novel, murder mystery kind of thing. Weird, very weird. But yeah, there was a lot of Jep just going, what about this? I just go, just keep playing. I'm not telling you anything. Just keep playing. They're good games. They are. They're very weird. We've got 2x2 coming out soon, which is a remake of 2, but also has a complete spin-off of like a branch in the narrative. It's going, what if this one thing changed? How different would the story be? So I'm very much excited to play through a game that I really like again and see the changes there. So it's going to be a bit of fun. I'm looking forward to it. It's probably the best take on a remake I've seen in a while.
But how are you feeling about, speaking of remakes, how are you feeling about the Ocarina of Time remake?
I'm struggling to care. Like as one of the big Zelda fans, you know, like we've got Zelda, we've got Link hanging up Zelda. That's a bad sign, isn't it? We got Link hanging off the microphone. We got Legend of Zelda stuff behind me, all that kind of thing. Like I adore Ocarina of Time. I play it all the time. We play randomizers on it all the time. I need to learn more about the remake. Like they need to tell us more before I can actually care a whole lot, if that makes sense. Like there's just if it's just a shot for shot remake, I've been saying already, I was like, why? Like, hopefully I do things like master modes in the dungeons or like some reason to play it if you have just played Ocarina of Time a few months ago.
Yeah, that would be, I'm really hoping they do that, where they'll probably do it as like a new game plus type thing, or even just unlocking it after you've done it. But like master mode, is it master mode? I forget what it was called. Master Quest. Sorry. Master Quest. That's the one. Yeah. Cause I've got that on GameCube, and I've never actually played it, but I've got it sitting there. But like, if you're going to remake it, I feel like you've got to include that for something extra. And yeah, Ocarina of Time, I mean, it hasn't had as many re-releases as Star Fox has, but what has, you know? I think because there's just been the 64 version, there was a 3DS version, and that's been it.
I think so. Something like that. But the problem is that there is a definitive, questionably legal version on called Ship of Harkinian. You know, Ship of Harkinian is the best way to play Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and the remake's not going to be better than that. Like, and that's what worries me is like Ship of Harkinian has built-in random. You know what? That would be the thing that got me to get Ocarina of Time remake on release. A built-in randomizer. Like that would
Ooh.
be sick if
You're
there was a properly built-in one.
mm,
Um, just yeah, that would be enough for me to go. I'm in. I
yeah.
would play that all the time.
You reckon Nintendo would go for that? Because like,
No, not a chance. Absolutely not. They will never do that.
Mm,
But that is the thing that would have me go from like a 3 out of 10 hype to like a 10 out.
yeah.
If they just went, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Someone will dump the models and
Mm,
Ship Hackney will be updated. I mean, Menship, all for it. Like, I think that'd be sick.
mm.
There's I've talked about it before. Randomizers are such a cool way of enjoying a game that you love. And I wish Nintendo would embrace that. I wish any company would embrace it. You know,
I
there's not a company that really goes out and goes, yeah, let's make randomizers like
I
of our
wish
games
I
or
wish
add it as a DLC.
Nintendo. Well, see, there's games that encourage mods, like, and I feel
Mm.
for all Bethesda's faults, I feel like they really encourage that sort of thing. Um,
Yeah, they
and
leave their system very open
yeah,
for you to mod it and
um,
sort of rely on it to make the game work.
yeah. But I feel like Nintendo are very this is our game. We want you to play it this way. This is how you should enjoy it. And if you do it any other way, you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's who they are. You know,
Mhm.
like I would love to see things like a built-in Nuzlocke mode in Pokemon
Mm,
or a built-in randomizer mode in things like Ocarina of Time. Absolutely not.
yeah.
Never. Like they would delete levels off Mario Maker if they had glitches in them. You know, like we know that they have a very strong belief of this is what it's meant to be. Don't you
Yeah.
dare.
Yeah.
Don't even stream our games. How dare you?
Yeah.
Temtem
Well,
has a built-in Nuzlocke mode. It does, but Temtem is dense and it's just not as fun. Considering I streamed through that entire game back when I was like early in our streaming.
yeah.
I
But
do know it has a Nuzlocke, a built-in one, but like I still want to be able to cheat.
you want to be able to play the game in the way you want to until it's not fun anymore and then play it a different way.
I more than anything, I want if I fail to have the option of going, all right, I didn't succeed, but let's just see this out. You know?
Yeah. Oh,
Like that's I
yeah.
think part of it. Like
Mm,
whereas a built-in one, you lose, you're gone.
yeah.
Like
That's
it's a
what,
bit
like,
rough.
you spoke about Mario Maker there briefly, and that's why I think there was a huge drop off in community from Mario Maker 1 to Mario Maker 2.
Was it?
And oh, there was absolutely,
Yeah, right.
some of that may have been that the creators that were making stuff for Mario Maker 1 went, this is very limiting. Oh, look, here are some ROM hacks. Let's go and use Lunar Magic and try and make some games there. But I think also as well, the way Nintendo were doing things for Mario Maker 2, it was like taking down the levels, and even stuff like Grand Pooh Bear could never release a level for some reason because it kept on getting taken down. So Grand Pooh Bear, a Mario, not so much a Mario streamer anymore. He dips his toe back into that water now, but like
Yeah, yeah,
was a huge
absolutely.
Mario streamer. And but every time that he put a level out, it got deleted pretty much.
I mean, yeah, I suppose when you talk about it, I'll admit that I was big into the Mario Maker 2 community and all that, but it wasn't through Mario Maker 2. It was through separate Discords and stuff. So
Mm.
things that people would say, okay, I'm uploading the level at this time, download it, save it to your Switch,
Yeah,
take your Switch offline so that Nintendo can't delete it.
yeah,
And I played amazing levels through it. So that community still existed. It just wasn't front and
mm,
center because Nintendo didn't appreciate it.
yeah. But also
So
it,
it
it
is,
was things like if you went through the Mario Maker 1 most popular courses played, like you would find some absolute gems there. You go through the most popular courses in Mario Maker 2 now, and they're all the same. They're all the let's platform through the saws with the falling platforms and stuff like that. And it's just like, well, you have to actually go looking for it. And it's I don't know, it's just it hasn't felt as fun. And particularly like you say, like Mario Maker 1, you could have the level on your Switch. Like if you made a level, you could upload it and if Nintendo chose to delete it, the level would still be on your Switch or in the Wii U. Was it Wii U? I can't even remember. I think Mario Maker 1 was Wii U.
It was on Switch.
Was it? Okay.
It was on Switch, wasn't it?
I don't know.
You might be right. Maybe it was Wii U first.
Yeah, I'm going to Google that now. But I'll finish that thought because
you're right.
when Mario Maker 2 comes along, it all of a sudden, even the levels that you've got downloaded that you're working on, Nintendo can delete. It's a 2015 game, so that's a Wii U title.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, interesting. But yeah, no, it's a I still dream of a Mario Maker 3, but like I said, Mario Maker 3D. That's what they need to go, and that would be a completely different game.
Yeah, I am still not sure how I feel about a 3D Mario Maker. Like giving people the option for that much jank in a 3D game.
I think it'd be amazing. It'd be so broken. It'd be shockingly bad on average. You would have absolute masterpieces and absolute garbage.
All I'm picturing is like the dev exits now are just becoming ridiculous because it'll be the Mario 64 instant teleport one where you stand on a certain spot and it will teleport you, and there's no indication there at all that it's going to do that. And now you'll just have to find the random spot in this 3D thing to stand.
I think the problem is there's absolute trash in Mario Maker 2 and Mario Maker 1. Like, if they make a good rating system for it, the community can self-manage. Yeah. Would they? No. We know that Nintendo's not good at that. But there is ways around it. But no, I'm not that, to go back, I'm not that fussed about Ocarina of Time remake yet. I am interested in what some of the enemies are going to look like. We've been running through a randomizer run recently, and we've been sort of seeing some of the enemies and going, what is that going to look like in the remake? Because that is an ugly model at the moment.
Yeah. Menship, the modders have made, there's a Mario 64 maker type thing that a lot of, well, there was some streamers that got into. I'm not sure how exactly they got into it, but there's definitely one that exists, which is probably doing its best to avoid Nintendo's notice.
See, I just need to become a bigger streamer so I can get into things like that, and I can get into the Mario Odyssey randomizer and things like that. There's the challenge. I just need to become friends with Small Ant, clearly.
That's it. 100%. You just need to become friends with, like, I remember, like, and this is, like, I say it's going back a little bit, but maybe a couple of years, like, Purple Eagle. I don't know if you knew him as
I did.
WA streamer held the, I think only very briefly held the world record in Casio, which is one of the hardest Mario world hacks there is around. It's, and like, even there was Grizzly Gaming 86 who
Grizz is a good friend of our channel. So people know Grizz, and you're right. Like, we had a bit of a WA scene around it.
Then, of course, like everything, people have to work to live, and like streaming falls to the side a little bit.
Yeah. How dare you, chat? If you paid more for Mondayish, you could have several Mondayish a week. Imagine that.
That's it. Imagine that. Imagine having a podcast and then a collab stream where we do something as well. And we could
Mondayish, the daily podcast.
That's it. Chat, this is your fault, chat, and for those listening through our different places, you can listen to this: YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Yep, you can I pay in mortgage repayments? Sure, why not? Take out a mortgage if you want to fund us. That is a joke for legal purposes. Please do not do that.
Yeah, look, just join our Patreon. It doesn't exist, and I'm not making one because I have nothing to offer. But find it.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Like, we start this because we have opinions and we want people to hear it. And like the brief that I came to Dave with this for was like, I just want to do a nice, short, sharp podcast, like 15 minutes. We talk about one, maybe two things, and then we'll go off. And then the first episode is like 40 minutes long. And it's like, cool. So 15 minutes isn't quite long enough for that, is it?
No, we pretty quickly realized that. But no, It's look, I enjoy it. It gives me something to chat about.
Yeah. But also,
it's one of those, like,
I'm still getting back like to the. Sorry, I did have a point there that I stopped halfway in between the making, but like we're doing it because both you and I have day jobs. We do other things as well, and like it was just a nice. Yeah, apparently Dave has a job. I know, but yeah, just nice, short, sharp things to just entertain us more than anything else.
I mean, that's all. That's the only reason I do this anyway, Jim. Is just give myself an outlet.
Yeah.
I know it is one of those things. Streaming's fun. Chat, you guys should stream. So Jip, why is your PogChamp gold? I'm getting distracted by chat here, but Jip has a gold PogChamp in there.
I mean, why don't you have a gold PogChamp?
I don't think I've ever done PogChamp. This will be the first time I've ever. I've lost it. It's gone. Oh well. We're off the rails.
Yeah, well, didn't they? Because the original PogChamp became problematic because there was a streamer it was based on. Yeah, he became problematic. So now, for a while there, because a lot of different streamers had their own version of PogChamp, so they like rotated through a heap of those.
Yeah,
and now it's just the. Yeah, now it's just the snake. Yeah, how's?
Yeah, I'm confused.
Yeah, the gold one comes from some other
like
channel.
Or
yeah. There you go.
Some kind of thing. We're completely off the rails here.
Yeah, that's it.
But no, guys, all that to say, we really do appreciate you hanging out with us. It is something very cool that you all come and listen to us yap each week. Jim, I know it's been a short one. Maybe we'll leave it there for today.
I was just thinking that that's now that we've successfully derailed our train of thought, I think it's probably a good place to finish. But yes, I want to echo Dave's sentiment.
The train of thought is leaving the station.
That's it. Thank you all for listening, whether you're listening to us live on twitch.tv/Dessane or twitch.tv/StraightJacketJim. If you're listening to us on YouTube or wherever you listen to podcasts, hopefully there's good ones. Hopefully you like us and think we're good as well. I think we're good.
Look, if you've got through your 4 other podcasts for the week, we're happy to be number 5. Like just chuck it on at the end there. When the playlist runs out, you need something.
That Jeppy's listening on iHeartRadio. I think you can find us there. Maybe I have to go double check and make sure it's there, but I'm pretty sure we can. But Dave, I'm thinking.
Let us leave iHeartRadio. It's over.
That's it. I feel like you started tonight, Dave. I feel like I should let you finish tonight. So,
alrighty.
Yeah.
Look, it's been a Dessane episode, chat, and as we can see, it went off the rails immediately and never came back. But thank you so much for hanging out. As always, you can catch Mondayish in lots of different places. You can catch us live either Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays, maybe a Saturday. I don't think we've done the Saturday. Over at twitch.tv/Dessane and twitch.tv/StraightJacketJim. Catch us on Spotify, at YouTube. Watch us wherever you get your podcasts, whether that's Castbox, iHeartRadio, all those kind of things. Either way, we're going to be back next week. Come and catch us in the Discord. Give us some ideas of what you'd like to hear about. Not Digimon. We don't talk about Digimon. This is not a Digimon podcast. But either way, we're going to catch you next Monday. Ish.